Howdy, practical preppers and practical patriots. Yachate, Ros, House, Texas. Hey folks, Johnny the Practical Nurse here. How y'all doing? Back from Houston for a couple of days. I may be headed back out, but I just wanted to go over this quick video and let you know what I took for my loadout and see maybe we can have a discussion and see if y'all can learn something here from my experience, okay? Now, this is by chance, folks. The things I'm going to show you is by no means in any kind of order of importance. I need y'all to know that all of this is important, okay? Again, we're talking about disaster survival, disaster humanitarian aid, things of that nature, all right? Now, while many of us would love to take one of these with us for self-defense, even one of those, what we were asked to take with us was one of these, all right? Shotgun. A shotgun. Now, folks, true, okay? You may say common sense would tell you that you need to take one of these, okay? There's many reasons that they did not, and I'm talking about law enforcement and stuff like that. They told us, please don't take any of these, all right? Okay, when they ask us not to, get it. We ask, what can we take? Well, you can take one of these. That makes sense, okay? If you have a license to carry, an LTC here in Texas, or like if you're from other state, you know, there's a disaster there, you have a concealed carry, whatever they call it, this right here really is a good choice. Now, for some of us people, why we wouldn't take one of these? Well, for one thing, some people don't have an LTC. Believe it or not, folks, this may come as a shock to all of you. Not everyone in Texas has an LTC. Not everyone in Texas has a firearm, okay? May come as a shock, but it's very true. Especially those of us who are practical patriots and practical preppers living on a budget. Because we all know those of us that are on a budget, okay, our preps are the bottom of the priority chain on our budget, aren't they? Okay? And some people may question, why, with the humanitarian aid, would you take a firearm at all? Here's why, folks. One, y'all heard about the looters, right? Here's a couple stories maybe y'all didn't hear about. Second one was 4 nurses, y'all. Count them, 4. 4 nurses were held hostage for drugs because they thought the nurses had drugs. So what they did instead was they stole all their supplies. Okay? Of course, yes, there was people shooting each other out there. All the more reasons, those 3 reasons right there are all the more reasons for a person who goes out there for humanitarian aid to take some form of self-defense, okay? Trust me, people, and listen to me very carefully when I say this. This is one of my sayings, okay? Learn this from the military. Don't let someone else's foolish decisions ever cost you your life, okay? And people that have experience, we don't worry about people who don't have experience, okay? Experience is never, ever at the mercy of someone's opinion. Got it? Let's roll on, okay? So firearm, okay? I took the shotgun, all right, 12 gauge. When you have a shotgun, people, for self-defense, know how many goes in your tube, and of course, you know, you can always put one in the chamber, all right? I took double-up buck. I took some Defender ammunition, PDX Defender, 12 gauge. It's the one that's got the deer slug and 3 steel balls in there. And then I took just plain old deer slug. Folks, we'll go into a little more detail of this later on. I just want to give you the basics, okay? But there you have it. That was the one thing for my loadout. Next thing I had for my loadout, okay, was a medical kit. Folks, you do not have to spend a lot of money if you're going with a group on a medical kit. You don't have to go online and buy these $200, $300, $500, you know, kits packed with stuff that you're never going to need. Trust me, I will go into detail what all this is, but all this really is just a fishing kit. You can find those at a lot of garage sales. You know, a few basic items. You're mostly going to need gauze. You know, you're going to need a few medication, basic over-the-counter medications. All right, nothing fancy. I promise you, we will go over that soon, okay? Because this is going to be one of my segments about what you're going to need. All right, now, water. I want to show y'all something that happened. I had to irrigate something on irrigate a wound on somebody. They got bit by a dog. See how I just punched one hole in that? Want to know how to irrigate a wound really good? How about that right there? See that? That's how you use that stream to irrigate a wound. One hole. Okay, again, never forget your Gerber Leatherman. All right, very basic. Another thing I want to sit there and say, folks, is a big hearty thank you to everyone who messaged me messaged me and said, you know, Johnny, what can I send? If any of y'all ever want to message me, this is how you do it. DonnerMusic@Yahoo. Whoops, sorry about that. .com. Delta Oscar November Echo Romeo Mike Uniform Sierra India Kilo @yahoo.com. If you want to send me anything for testing people, if y'all want to send me anything to help with people with disaster, message me first, and I'll give you my address and everything. And probably later on, I'll just shoot you I'll just post an address that you can send stuff to anyway. But again, folks, if you ever want to contact me, that's the way to do it. Okay, minus the foot and the gauze here, or the roll. All right, DonnerMusic@Yahoo.com. Okay, awesome. All right, now your mission bag or bug out bag. Okay, bug out bag is a little bit more extensive than a mission bag, but again, we'll go over that later. Most important thing, people, for survival is you need food, water, shelter. Okay, to me, water being the most important thing. Okay, filtration system for water, food. Don't depend on anyone to feed you. Breakfast, folks, consisted of a granola bar, some coffee, and an organic Slim Jim, basically. Okay, just FYI. Okay, just FYI. One thing that I recommend that y'all get that I don't have, and trust me, it's on my list, is to have spare battery power for your cell phones. You would think, people, well, yes, we have generators, yes, we have this, we have power. But if you think you can, you along with 30 or 40 other people who are using that power to try to charge up your cell phone, you're going to probably be in line. Get you one of those hand crank ones that will charge up a battery, that will charge the battery on your phone. If any of you have an idea of which one is good, please put it in the comments and where you got it, a link. It's one of those hand crank. It provides power, you know, to your cell phones, your battery that your batteries, your flashlights that require like plug-in power. Know what I'm saying? Okay, that's what I recommend that you get that I didn't have, that I kind of wish I did have. All right, moving on. All right, I call this my mission belt, or my combat. Some people call it a combat belt. You can call it whatever you want. I think this is very important to have, and no matter what, folks, no matter where you go or what you do, always keep your mission or your combat belt with you at all times. You may be separated from this, but what this is going to contain is everything that you will need to survive. All right, to survive. Basically, 3 days. Okay, 3 days. Trust me, we are going to go into this in great detail. IFAC, okay? Your personal IFAC, your backpack, some people call it fanny pouch, but it will contain all these items right here. You know, we will get into that. Trust me, folks, okay? Now, since a lot of what you will be doing, what I was doing was running on my feet and riding, have a good set of footwear. These are my Danner TFXs. And let me just say, these Danners and I have been through a lot. I do think, though, y'all, that they pretty much have seen their last hurrah. And I am honored beyond any words I can express what all these boots have gone through with me. But I think it's just time to retire them, okay? I'm going to kind of sentimentally attached to them, so I'll probably strip the laces and use the laces for something else. But these, again, folks, are Danner TFXs, and I can't say how comfortable, reliable, rugged they've been, but I think that this mission was their last hurrah. All right? Folks, trust me, I will go into greater detail with every single one of these items, you know, the ammunition for why I carry this kind of ammunition. Trust me, folks, this little bitty mission group first aid kit got turned into this size really quick, because not only was I taking care of a group, I turned out to be taking care of a community. And if you're a medical person, that will probably happen to you. I want to say thank you so much to a wonderful group of people called the Cajun Navy. I got to meet these folks, and they are awesome. Did that fool you for a minute there? Okay. Did that fool you? All right, folks. And here, just not for them to be alone. Here you go. All right. But I can't, they autographed, some of the members of the Cajun Navy autographed this for me. I was headquartered with the Cajun Army. But these are some awesome people, folks. And another people I want to give a good shout out to is, okay, folks, I found this set of wings. It's a child's toy. I might discuss that later, okay? But wings of angels look over us, okay? But this group right here, folks, let's see if I can get this thing to focus here. Partner Industrial, okay? They're an awesome group of people. They let the Cajun Navy kind of warehouse inside of one of their metal buildings, office areas, and they are just wonderful folks over there in Beaumont, Texas, okay? Great people, great folks. If you're ever in the area, I don't know if I can focus in on this over here, 1575 South Major Drive, Beaumont, Texas, all right? 409-923-9978. Great bunch of folks. Can't say thank y'all enough for what y'all did for us, okay? Questions, comments, folks, leave them below. Like I said, I promise I will go over every single one of these items again in detail, because like I said, you don't have to spend a lot of your money. You don't have to blow your 401k to have the right kind of prep to survive for any specific mission or any disaster. Until I see y'all again, I'm Johnny the Practical Nurse, out here. Salute. Bless every one of y'all.